Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today, March 31st, 2026, and the top crypto news stories are as follows. We'll start today's episode with those who are buying crypto and go to American Bitcoin, the Bitcoin mining company managed by the sons of the President of America, which announced that it has accumulated 7,000 BTC. However, its stock has decreased by 94% for anyone interested, and let's mention that MicroStrategy hasn't made any moves in the past week, so we'll move on to Ethereum and go to BitMine, which continues to make moves, and we learned that Tom Lee's company bought another $146 million worth of Ethereum. Speaking of Ethereum, we can't help but mention the Ethereum Foundation, which, as you know, one of the moves it makes to generate money is to put its Ethereum into staking, and we now learned that it transferred another $46 million worth of Ethereum for staking, and the total Ethereum it has put into staking amounts to 50 million. From those who buy and stake, we'll go to a currency for today that we haven't looked at in a while, and that's Tezos, which is also getting more into tokenization. Specifically, Trilitech, a London-based development company focused on the Tezos ecosystem, launched on Monday Metals.io, a new platform where you can tokenize commodities like uranium and gold, according to the announcement. This platform you see on your screens obviously also exists on mobile, and its special feature is tokenization of uranium and gold. And naturally, as I've read, they will add other precious metals and natural gas, oil, etc. So tokenization is coming very easily into our pockets, as we can see, so we won't need to trust third-party providers. From Tezos, which we haven't looked at in a while, as I said, we'll go to Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners once again, where for the first time in 6 years, Bitcoin's hash rate decreased during the first quarter. Currently, it has decreased by about 4% since the beginning of the year and hovers around 1 ZH per second. The main reason for the drop is that it's very expensive to mine a Bitcoin now that the price is close to $67,000, and obviously many miners are moving toward artificial intelligence. We have another one, Bitdeer Technologies, which is a company that did Bitcoin mining and is also entering artificial intelligence, as I mentioned, and we learned on Monday that it closed a deal to build Norway's largest artificial intelligence data center, and it's simply another miner moving toward AI. We've come to our beloved crypto market with Bitcoin standing at $67,000. The price will try to break our resistance, but as we know, we'll be playing around here during this period. Let's mention that oil is doing very well and reached $106 per barrel, and with oil prices above $105, it has reached a 3-year high, but obviously, as you know from Crypto News, it had reached $120 per barrel. Now let's say that beyond the rising oil price affecting the whole world, including Japan, we must once again fear carry trading. First, let me tell you that traders are now betting that the Bank of Japan could also move toward tightening its monetary policy as the country with limited resources faces inflation risks from the ongoing war in Iran, meaning raising interest rates, which everyone fears, as we've said in previous episodes. The number one reason inflation remains high in America and many countries worldwide is energy like oil. Japan, like many Asian countries, relied mainly on the Straits of Hormuz to get oil supplies, and because there's now an issue there, as you know, they can't get as much oil as they used to, resulting in them not having reserves, causing their inflation to rise, requiring them to raise interest rates to bring it down, which naturally could activate carry trading once again, meaning everyone in America selling everything they have to pay off the cheap loans they took from Japan in its currency, obviously, and this might bring down our market again, as has happened before. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, March 31st, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.